Hey there, welcome to Star Wars Discussed. Google Autofill episode is Star Wars. I'm combining these two series of mine. I'm combining them into one episode for today on this Saturday because I figured why not. So let's. So today we're gonna be doing is Star Wars. So there you can see the automatic things that pop up, but we're not going to address them because they will pop up again. Is Star Wars a religion? No, it's not a religion. It's a movie franchise. Is Star Wars Battlefront canon? Which Battlefront? There's been two. Same with Battlefront 2. The new ones are. The old ones aren't. Battlefront good? And it depends on which one you're talking about. You go to check out Battlefront updates for a better analysis of it. And it really, Star Wars HQ does a decent job in it. A lot of other YouTube channels can answer these questions. Is Star Wars Clone Wars canon? It is not canon. And just so you know, because Star Wars Clone Wars is the 2003 micro series that aired on Cartoon Network. It's 2D animation. That's what it is. The Clone Wars is a canon series. And is it good? Yes, it's good. I should do a review on it in the future. Star Wars Disney, if you wish. Is Star Wars Episode 7 on Netflix? Wouldn't surprise me. Is Star Wars ending? Not anytime soon. Is Star Wars fantasy? I would consider it space or science fantasy, not simple fantasy. Is Star Wars good? Yes, it's very good. And as for the second one, how can a movie franchise have have sexuality? Again, what are people talking about? They don't understand that stuff. That's something I noticed. People apparently think movies and organizations can have sexuality. They can't. They literally cannot have it. They're inanimate objects or concepts or ideas. They're not individuals or animals. Is the holiday special canon? No. But I have actually, which I'm going to release probably closer to the holiday time, basically how I would have made it, how I, as a lowly fan, could using what it was in there, could make a better Star Wars holiday special than it was created. It's still not great, but I think it's better. I took all the weird stuff out. Is Star Wars in the future? In the past? Actually, I'm gonna be talking about that in a future video, which will be airing on August 5th. So, I'm not answering that question because that actually is gonna be a question I'm answering in later on. Is it in Redbox? Wouldn't surprise me. Is Star Wars in LEGO Worlds? That would be cool and awesome. Is Star Wars just an American phenomena? While it's primarily an American phenomena, it is worldwide. There's a good community in Europe, and I think a decent community in the rest of the Americas as well, not just the United States. Is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic good? From what I've heard, it is supposed to be very, very good, but I don't have it. Now the third one, is it free? I want to know that. So I'll be checking that out, and maybe you'll see on my gaming channel if I can get it for free. I somehow doubt I can, but Star Wars The Old Republic, you can get it for free. You just don't get as many benefits, but who needs all those stuff? Is Star Wars Legends canon? No, it's not, unfortunately. Is Star Wars Marvel? It is not Marvel, but the Star Wars comics are currently being released by Marvel Comics. It started out with Marvel, then went to Dark Horse, and I think there was another publisher in there, but it's now back at Marvel. Which makes sense because Disney owns Marvel. Is Star Wars nerdy? I would consider it being nerdy. Is it non-fiction? Wouldn't that be a twist? Is Star Wars on Netflix? Wouldn't surprise me. Is it owned by Disney? Yes, it is. Is Star Wars part of Disney? It's on it. Is it possible in Japan? Possible in Japan. Oh man. Is it popular in Japan? I believe it's decently popular. Is it possible? Wouldn't that be a twist? That's not the proper question. Star Wars Rebels on Hulu? Wouldn't surprise me. Is Star Wars Rebels canon? It is canon. And it's also very good. Is Star Wars sci-fi? Yes, it is. Is Star Wars sexist? A movie cannot have preferences of any kind of franchise, cannot have preferences of any kind in any direction. Now, look at the industry at it. Just as I talked about with Star Trek, you gotta look at the industry for like these sexist and racist ones, because when people are asking that, because it's the industry, not the movie. The movie will show that stuff, and generally, in most cases, it will be as a result of industry and its creators. Is Star Wars the Old Republic canon? It is not. But for all we know, they could make it canon. It's possible because it's so far in the past that it could potentially be made canon and not need a problem. And the Clone Wars is canon. And you can, and as I stated earlier in this video, Star Wars: The Old Republic is free. Is Star Wars up for an Oscar? I believe it was nominated for an Oscar. And if you talk about the franchise as a whole, you can't nominate an entire franchise. But Rogue One was nominated for 2 Oscars. Is Star Wars violent? It definitely shows violence. You know, it's Star Wars after all, and not Star Peace or something. If Star Wars worth watching, it is definitely worth watching. Now, there's different, what's the word I'm looking for? There's different orders you can watch it in. I'll actually be linking to you a video I made back in July where I go over different ways you can watch it, and then I make my suggestion. Go consider checking it out. None of these are proper questions, so we're moving on. Star Wars, not close, but I'll take it anyhow. Star Wars on YouTube. You can purchase the movie on YouTube to watch, and there's plenty of Star Wars YouTubers who make some great video going over the lore and the canon, and things like that, and top lists. So go consider checking them out, along with my own too, which I'll be linking at the end of this video. Z is Star Wars Zombies. There is actually zombies in Star Wars universe. There's the Raku Plague, which was created with Sith alchemy. There's also the Death Troopers. Not the Death Troopers in Rogue One, but it was a book where basically these are Stormtrooper zombies. But yes, they do exist, believe it or not. So join me July 7th for the next installment of my Google Autocomplete series. So things are changing up in July. Google Autocomplete is moving from the third Thursday of the month to every Friday in the month, and each month will be themed. July's theme is Star Wars technology. So each Friday will be a different is blank something based off of some kind of Star Wars technology. I'll be deciding them myself, though for future months I'll be taking your comments into consideration. But when I have no suggestions, I'll just do what I normally do, create something else. But I want your input there. So, and that'll be the beginning of Season 2 of Google Autocomplete. The first 3 episodes which I've released in the 2 this month and the 1 last month will be Season 1. July is going to be the beginning of Season 2, so keep your eye out for Season 2 of Google Autocomplete, which is going to be, in my opinion, much better than this past season. It is going to be much better, so wait and see, and you'll probably enjoy it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment down below. Check me out on social media, consider supporting me on Patreon, and feel free to visit my website and any of my other YouTube channels. Links are in the description down below. Subscribe to my channel for future Star Wars content. Have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.